Hey guys, so welcome to the Toy Avenger 007. Today we'll be reviewing the Hirono Little Prince box set that I found. It's a Pop Mart kind of exclusive. For those fans of the Little Prince, this is the same Little Prince that was written from that French book by Saint-Exupéry, who was a pilot back in the day. And well, yeah, please forgive my review. This is actually my first review, and I'm just having fun with this whole thing. So this is uncut, and I won't be editing as much. But yeah, this is the whole box. It's kind of cool, actually. I've been looking for a whole set of this in the States. I live in California, and for some reason, it's been sold out everywhere. I went to Vietnam and we visited Bana Hills recently. It's like Hogwarts in the skies for you guys who want, if you ever think of visiting Vietnam, go to Bana Hills. And I kid you not, even if you Google it, it literally looks like Hogwarts. You have to take like this 25 to 40-minute cable ride just to get to the mountain. And then some guy thought to build like a castle. And the Pop Mart that I bought this at is literally one of the biggest ones you'll find, and it's inside this castle. It's just mind-blowing. But anyway, here's the box. There's basically, these are all the figures that you can get. Let me see if I can get close. I don't know if my camera can zoom in. There are two chases, I believe, the pilot and some other guy, I don't remember. But anyway, just another quick background. So the Little Prince, he basically lives on this asteroid called B612, and it's so small that he can watch multiple sunsets just by moving his chair a few steps. And I always found that fact to be kind of cool. The book is really like a commentary on just grown-ups and the priorities that they have, like power, vanity, and money. So each of the characters in this set actually represents the different concepts that are in the book, and I'll be discussing them. I know it's not what you came for. You came for the toys, but hey, I like to provide context and backstory to these things. So if that's not your kind of thing, please do forward. But yeah, let's go ahead and open the box. This is the box again. Side. I might actually just keep this there and there. That's the rose. I actually got into this set because of the Little Prince with the rose. Kind of reminds me of like the Beauty and the Beast thing. And this little symbol, for you guys who don't know, what do you think that is? If you said it looks like a hat, it's actually a, what was it? There's something about, like, if you asked an adult what it was, the adult would say it's a hat, but it's actually like an elephant swallowed by a boa constrictor. And that's what the Little Prince actually responds it to being. But anyway, let's open the first box. Let's put this aside for now. And that's the Little Prince. All the boxes kind of look the same. See, that's where the two chases, there's a secret one, there's a pilot, and I know the super secret, which is 1 out of 144, is him holding like a cloud or something. So let's go ahead and open this guy. Actually, man, I don't know if I'm opening these the right way, but anyway, here we go. So they come in these like packs, kind of like that. These are like really nice. Okay, let's put you over here. Let's actually put the dirt in there. It's a little nice, neat. On my blade there. Hope I don't stab myself. I got my iPad over here so I can read off the details. And this is the fox. And as you can see, it's kind of cool. It's got the fox wrapped around the Little Prince's head. And it actually comes with a card as well. But these are kind of cool. I probably just kind of keep these and put them in a binder or something. And that's the figure right there. So what is essential is invisible to the eye. I love that. So it's kind of a reference to the book. So in the book, the fox teaches the little prince one of the story's most important lessons. You become responsible forever for what you have tamed. That's such a cool lesson if you think about it, right? You become responsible forever for what you have tamed. Food for thought. Okay, so that's the first one right there. I'll put them aside over here. Oh, I'm getting jiggly with my camera. Let's put that over there. Let's do number 2. So again, they're all kind of boxed the same way. I need to find like a place to put these so that you guys can see all of them. Actually put the fox over there. All right, now. Stay right there, dude. Let's open this guy. I'm actually hoping I get the guy with the cloud and the pilot, but if we don't, that's okay too. Now, cards right there. I mean, based on the card, you can kind of tell which one it is already, right? That's the lamplighter. Those are the orders, and that's the way it looks like right there. I like the vintage feel that these have. And let's see. Oh, is there anything here? Oh, okay. So yeah, he has this little foam thing there just to kind of keep him from getting scratched. That is so cool. Look at that. That's awesome. He's got the little lamp, little illustration there if you turn them. I wonder what this is about. Let's see, the lamplighter. Let me look through my list here. The lamplighter. Aha. So the lamplighter is the only character the little prince respects at first. He faithfully lights and extinguishes a lamp, even when his planet spins so fast that he has to do it constantly. It represents dedication and duty, but also blind obedience. Interesting. Okay. Cool. All right. So there you are. That is our lamplighter. Please don't fall over. And we'll put you over here. And then we'll just kind of be working our way here. Oh, wait. It comes with something I forgot. Oh, it comes with the planet. Okay. All right. I think I forgot the fox's planet. So these little bases, they actually represent each of the people or like objects that the little prince meets is actually, they all live in different planets just like his. So the cool thing about these sets, I totally forgot about it, is that they come with bases that represent the planets that they come from. So I'm gonna try to like see if I can find a picture reference so you can kind of know what I'm talking about. All right. Oh man, that's so cool. Look at that. Okay, that's much better. So I was like, how are these things gonna stand, right? All right. So watch me break this. So he's actually holding the Oh, okay. That's even cooler. Look at that. All right. Sorry, I'm geeking out. You know what? Let's go back to the fox because I feel like oh, there it is. I'm gonna have to make sure I look through these boxes carefully, make sure I don't throw anything away. Put your card right there. All right, this is the fox's planet. Major fail. Let's throw you down. Back to our little fox. Let's get you standing, buddy. Okay, so make sure that the you put the right pegs in. One's like longer than the other, and you can tell because like the peg holes are like bigger on one leg. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. Careful, Nick. All right, that's cool. All right, let's move on to the next one. And again, I'm sorry, this is the uncut version, so you're gonna see me cleaning and throwing stuff away. I'm sorry. All right, let's go to the Little Prince number 3. Which one will we be getting? Kind of feel bad like tearing these boxes because they're kind of cool. All right, so ooh, okay, so let's take out the base. That's the base right there. Looks like a railroad track, kind of. I don't know. So this is the Switchman, right? And what does it say? No one is ever satisfied where he is. Aha. And that's the art right there. The card's kind of bent, which kind of sucks. I really like that my cards are kind of straight. So he has that little wrench, and that's kind of cool, right? Okay, so let's put this to the side. Open up the bag. And, whoa, cool. Look at that. He has a little cute wrench And I don't know what that is. Looks like some kind of switchman. Oh, a lamp maybe? I don't know. What do you guys think that is? Please comment in the comment section because I have no idea. It looks like he's supposed to be holding something. So let's put this guy down. And I think switchmen work on train tracks, right? Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So yeah, these are like train tracks, I think. And they're the ones that kind of help the train switch directions. So let's see, what is the switchman in the book? So there's the fox, the rose. Oh, that's funny. I'm missing some sections to this. Yes, all of them. See, this is the cool thing about leveraging AI. You can kind of switch up what you're looking for. So let's wait for him to do his thing. We got the stop sign right there and a flag. Oh, so you can hold two things. But wait, where do you put the other one? Now, this is a particular quirk of mine that I don't like about myself, but for some reason, I feel like it's an OCD thing where when you have two accessories, it's like I want to be able to hold one and then like have a compartment for the other. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose the other piece. Okay, let's just put stop right there. Bam, stop. So let's see, the fox, the pilot, the king, the drunkard, the businessman, lamplighter, geographer, snake, garden of roses. Huh, I don't have one for the switchman. I'm sure there is one, I just don't know what it is, but let's just go by whatever the card says. No one is ever satisfied where he is. So take that for whatever meaning that you want. Are you where you are in your life? I don't know. I'm definitely not at this time. Okay, for you guys that don't know, I'm actually a registered nurse. I work as a nurse in a hospital, and I collect toys on the side. So just so I don't lose this part, I'm probably just gonna put it in here. All right, see you later, box. Woohoo! All right, so here's the next one. Oh man, these pieces are looking really, really cool. I'm really loving this set. And again, I don't normally collect pop figures, but this set I just had to have just because I grew up reading this book. And let's see who the next one is. All right, I'm gonna pull the card, drum roll, bam. Oh, of course, I love you, the rose. This guy is sold out everywhere. I've gone to different parts of Asia as I've traveled. I've looked at different like Pop Marts there. And for some reason, this guy is always sold out. And it just has like very deep meaning for me. So this is our rose, right? Our rose figure right there. That's cool. Sorry, geeking out. Oh man, look at that. That is so cool. So his head is wrapped in a rose and his sleeve is long. I love that. It's got a little vine going around him. And that's just so cool, man. I love that. Look at that. That's cool. These figures are just bad. There's something about them. It's like, they look like little naughty, like figures. I don't know. Like in a childish kind of way. He's got like that side eye. All right, so. All right, let's see how the base looks like on this. So this is the planet one. Super cool, I love that. He's got the little moon planet base. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's so cool. And let's make sure that it's in the right foot. So bigger hole, bigger peg, all right? Come on. I'll be very careful because some of these parts are really sensitive and you might snap it off. But yeah, here he is. Now, I do have a couple of details on the rose. Let's see. So the rose is about love, ego, and vulnerability. The rose is complicated on purpose. She's beautiful but insecure, which makes her act demanding and dramatic. She represents how love often includes miscommunication and ego defenses. The prince leaves her because he takes her words literally instead of understanding her feelings. So, what does this say? People often push others away not because they don't care, but because they care too much. and don't know how to show it safely. Okay. Yeah, 'cause in the book, I think the little prince travels to this planet where there's a rose, right? And he meets this rose that's very vain and demanding, but she's also deeply loved by the little prince. Her famous idea is what makes her special isn't that she's unique in the world, but that the little prince chose to care for her. Now, I know, again, I'm sorry, I'm giving you guys way too much information, but I just really, I have a love for the book, and I really just encourage you guys to read the book because it does provide more context. So I'm sorry if I'm not providing too much context, but I just want you guys to kind of have a little backstory for each of these figures. And these figures do hold much more meaning when we kind of understand where they're coming from. So, see you later, buddy. Woo! So if you guys are still with me, thank you. If you're not, thank you as well. I appreciate it. Again, I'm new to these review things. I would like to just kind of keep it uncut and straightforward. Which I know is super hard to do these days. I just dropped the box. Just because, I don't know, man. We just tend to scroll down and scroll over way too fast and lose interest. And I like channels where I could just kind of take in what's being said and talked about. This guy won't sit still. Bam. I hope this isn't the drunkard because he literally can't That's funny. So he does look like he's been drinking. This little prince looks wasted. His eyes are just freaking dilated. There's a hole in his keg and there's a little faucet there, which is kind of cool right there. He's got a little, what do you call that? Patchwork thing on his clothing. And this is the tippler. Okay. And it says, so that I may forget that I am ashamed. So that I may forget, period. Forget that I am ashamed. Ooh, that's deep. I don't know. Let's see, what does this mean? So the drunkard, he drinks to forget that he's ashamed of drinking. And it refers to the circular, tragic character showing how people can get stuck in pointless habits. Aha. What pointless habit do you have? Mine is reviewing toys and pretending I know what I'm doing. Oh, shoot. We forgot the base. Now, for you, real Pop Mart collectors out there, I'm sorry if I'm mishandling the figures. I tend to be very careless with my stuff. Oh, okay. So this guy doesn't have any pegs. You just literally sit him on the thing. Just be careful because he will fall off. So it's literally just beer or wine or whatever he's drinking. There's a smear on the planet. That's cool. I don't know. If you're gonna use pegs on all the other ones, why not use a peg on this one, right? But anyway, that's just me being difficult. So, okay, put your card over there. That is the tippler, also known as the drunkard. All right, we are down to how many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 boxes, and we're still looking for the 2 chases. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh. All right, moving along. Thank you again so much for watching with me. And, this is he looks like a circus dude. Do me this kindness, admire me just the same. This is the conceited man. Are you conceited? I can be conceited, I guess. I don't know about what, but since I'm just a simple man anyway. I don't know, I've met some pretty conceited people in my life. And the tricky thing about being conceited is that you don't know that you're conceited. It's just like when you're stupid, right? Everyone just suffers around you and you have no idea that you're stupid. Kind of like me sometimes. Haha, Nick, you're stupid. So this is a floor. I don't know. Kind of like, it reminds me of the, those old circuses, what do you call it? The kind of circuses, the traveling ones, right? And then there's this cover on top of it that they put. I don't know what it's called. If you do, put it in the comments, man. But this is the conceited man, and right there, he looks cool, man. He's got a little star on his cap. The top hat is cut out to show his face. Oh, you know, I just noticed it says B326. I think that's the planet. Oh, it is the planet name. Okay, how about the drunkard? Does he have a planet name? No, he doesn't have one. Huh. How come you're the only one? Oh, and it has his name up there too. But the other ones don't. Let's see. Does the rose have a planet? No, I don't see the planet. I mean the planet number. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So our conceited man is actually named. It says conceited right there. He's got a little exclamation mark. Got the overalls. Yeah, he does remind me of like a circus person. Do we have anything about the conceited man? Let's see. We do not. Interesting. I wonder if it's because the conceited man actually isn't in the story specifically, like as a character, but more of like a concept or an item. I don't know. But yeah, that's the conceited man. Are you conceited? Let me know in the comments. Do me this kindness, admire me just the same. Okay. Well, if you do know what the conceited man is about, leave it in the comments so that we can all get educated and I can get schooled about how much I don't know my stuff. All right. I actually read The Little Prince in the original French, but never got to finish it. I guess I grew up too fast. Anywho. All right. A little Peter Pan reference there. Let's throw this guy here. Next one, we are in figure number 7. We got 5 more after this. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you. And thanks for your patience for my sloppy presentation. Ooh, okay. I saw something. Let's look at the card. Let's do the reveal, right? Okay, so, this is the snake. It is also lonely among men. And this is the snake, and ta-da! So he's got an apple on his head, and he's got a snake with a crown on it. It's kind of cool, right? Let's take out the base, and then we'll take out the figure last. I should have just structured it that way, right? Instead of doing it randomly. Okay, so, looks like a sandy planet, right? And again, these bases represent like the planets and stuff right there. Kind of reminds me of like a donut. Or like a cookie. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Oh, cool. So he's got a little apple right there. Oh, it's like a golden snake, right? Kind of cool. He's got like these little freckles. There you go. That's a cool looking snake, right? I wonder what this is about. So let's put him on his base. Oh, again, be very careful because it feels kind of like it'd be easy to break. What? I think it's because the feet are kind of not where they should be. So let's see, what's the snake about? Nothing about the snake either. Let me scroll. The fox, the pilot, the king, the businessman, the lamplighter, the snake. Let's see. Is there a snake? I'm just going to manually search just because I really want to know. And I feel like we're missing on good information here just because we're skimming through it. Just hang out with the snake while I look it up. So yeah, there is a snake in The Little Prince, and it's actually one of the most important characters. Well, why didn't you include it? Huh? So the snake, what it really represents. The snake appears when the Little Prince arrives on Earth in the desert. It speaks in riddles and seems calm, almost rather wise rather than threatening. It has the power to send people back to where they came from with a single bite. Aha. So if it bites you, you go back to where you came from. Which is in your daddy's, just kidding. Inappropriate. So what's the deeper meaning? The snake isn't just an animal. It symbolizes death, transformation, and return. Okay. When the Little Prince decides to go back to his planet, the snake is the one who helps him do it. The moment is often interpreted as his physical death, but not in a purely sad way. It's more like a transition back to something essential. So it represents how endings are sometimes necessary for meaning. It represents how endings are sometimes necessary for meaning. It also suggests that what's important isn't the body, but something deeper, the spirit, connection, and memory. Oh, look at that. That's deep. I like that. I have a 2-year-old, fun fact, and I really hope that one day I can teach him these things. I don't know. I grew up way too fast, and I feel like I learned a lot of, a lot of more serious things in life a little too early. Which is kind of funny that I'm coming back to these things. I'm almost 40 now, which is funny. I still collect these things. Guess moral of this story, never stop collecting the things that you like. It's never too late, right? Okay, so which one is this one? This is the Merchant. Aha, I actually have 2 of these. Just because when I first found this series, I bought one. They're like $20 here in the States. And which is kind of expensive, right? Especially if you're trying to collect the whole set. Kind of reminds you of those gacha toys in Japan. So it says, with these pills, you save 53 minutes in every week. That's the Merchant. He looks like a young Gandalf. So yeah, a little foam thing right there again. Oh, cool. Little pills. And then the platform. I'm not going to take the pills out just because I have this figure already, and I don't want to kind of mess with the accessories and lose them like I usually do. Come on, feet, you can do it, buddy. Okay, there you go. So that is the Merchant, and he's got like a little hand there where you put the pill in. Let's actually get one pill out just so you guys can see. The pills are quite easy to lose, so there it is. Be careful. But he basically holds it like that. Come on. Hands are all shaky. All right. And then he's got a little bag, got a little pack. The pack, interestingly, can contain the pills. And what you do is you open the pack in the bottom right there. There's a little compartment, and you slide the pill in. And that reminds me of the painting, with the kind of the melted clock. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm aging myself. I'm dating myself. A little pocket there, and that is our Merchant, right? And that's his card. Really cool. He's sitting on like a rock-looking thing. Let's see, what is the Merchant about? There's the gardener, the geographer. I think the Merchant is the businessman, and it has to do with obsession with productivity and ownership. So it counts stars and claims to own them, even though it has no real meaning. So I guess this is one of the characters the little prince meets, and that character, which is the businessman, he counts stars and claims to own them, even though it has no real meaning. It represents materialism and productivity culture. So the modern parallel is that people chasing money, status, or metrics, like followers or numbers, without asking why it matters. I think that's actually really important these days, especially with the advent of social media and stuff like that. These are things I'm becoming more and more increasingly concerned with as a parent, honestly, just because I feel like, kids are finding meaning in things that really kind of don't matter in the grander scheme of things. And I say that with a grain of salt because I'm kind of, obviously it does matter to you, right? And it's important. But life is also about balance, right? And if we don't have a healthy balance of things, then that's really where things go haywire. So anyway, enough with the ranting. Here it is. If you agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. But please be kind. This is a family channel. Thank you very much. Let's put that there. I hit my head with the camera. Put the pills back here. And again, these are just my personal thoughts, not necessarily true. What do I know, right? I'm just a guy on YouTube. Okay, we're down to 4 boxes. I'm kind of sad. I'm sad because it's ending, but I'm actually really enjoying this unboxing. Okay, so we got a little base here. We've got a little base here. And let's see what card we've got. I'm seeing glasses. This is the the geographer. And it says, because they are ephemeral. I do not know how to pronounce that word. Let me know in the comments. I'm an idiot. Okay, so, oh, look, it's got a little magnifying glass, and the base looks like a rock. Which makes sense, I guess, because he's a geographer. All right, let's open it. I wonder if the audio is actually catching my voice. I'm very soft-spoken. And I just dropped the whole box. I'm actually gonna keep that box. It's nice, just to kind of put the little boxes in. I have a display case that I still have to build. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard to put in. So, sorry, one sec. Oh, I got it. Yeah, buddy. So this is kind of cool. He's got books and a planet on top of his head. He's got these little cute glasses. And then, what does it say? Planet B612. The native volumes. It's got a little bookmark. He's missing a sock. That's kind of cool. And if you turn him, he's just got regular pajama designs. This is a really cute figure. I love that. And then that's the card right next to it. Let's see, what's this guy about? So he's the geographer. So the Little Prince, the Rose Fox. I wish I'd organized this prior. I'm sorry. Oh, here it is. So the geographer represents knowledge without experience. That's weird. So he records facts, but never explores. Oh, okay. So this is one of those figures that kind of like, I've seen these in like different movies and shows where they know so much, but they never actually go out into the world. Values permanence, ignores things like flowers because they're temporary. Ah, okay. So this is the difference between, it represents the difference between intellectual knowledge, thinking, and lived experience, being. So the modern parallel is reading about life, watching content, learning endlessly, but not actually living. You know what? This is actually a really good lesson for people, I think. And it doesn't just hit you like once in life, but throughout life. You know, if you've experienced pain or if you are on a journey to learn something new, there's always this fear of actually experiencing the thing rather than just reading about it or like hearing about it from other people. And I feel like so much of life hinges on how the best things in life are on the other side of fear. You know, how like when we're able to go beyond the fear that we experience and actually reach out beyond the veil, and you're like, oh, wow, it's kind of cool on this other side, right? Because now you've gone from just visualizing it in your head and imagining it to actually experiencing it, which is really the point of life, right? Life is about experiencing things and going out of where you are and exploring, right? So there it is. This is the geographer, enough ranting. But yeah, food for thought, right? What do you think? Like, have you been living life more recently, or have you just kind of been allowing yourself to get stuck in the dream rather than the experience? Oh, all right. We're down to 3 boxes. There's a 1. There's a 2. And there's a 3. And we still have not found our chases, guys. And if we don't, it's okay. It's still been a fun unboxing. So yeah, this whole set is like 12, and there's, I guess, 14. So let's see. Oh, the king. It is an order. It is an order. Off with her head. So that's the king right there. Very cool. And let's see how he looks like. Ooh, very majestic. Very, very majestic. Look at that. He's got his little, what do you call that? Cloak or gown or whatever. This thing, does anyone know what this is called? Does anyone know what this is called? I feel like I've seen this in like old, like British, like king movies, you know, where they're wearing this little thing. Cool design with the white, cream, and like the gold stars. That's so cool. And I'm guessing like he's holding something. It's probably still in the box. Let's see, let's get it out. Okay. Gotta be careful. Make sure you check all the boxes, because if you don't, you're probably gonna forget something. Oh, the crown is here. So you put the crown right there. Now again, it's kind of hard to, whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it kind of does stay in place, kind of. Whoa, whoa, that's cool. How is the crown not falling? Oh, it's magnetic. I was just about to complain that, you know, if you're going to use pegs in some places, use one. But I love that it's magnetic. So they actually invested in magnets. So you can actually turn the crown around and stuff like that. That's super cool. Okay. All right. And then, whoops. His scepter is a bone. Ha! It's a bone. Look. It's a bone. What's the story, Wishbone? Do you think it's worth a look? That's an old show. Wishbone. He was a dog. Yes, I'm old. Okay. So you hold the bone like that, and you put the crown on his head. You put the lime in the coconut. Whoa. So that's our little king there. So what is the king about? Let's see. I need to organize these better. Okay, so the king represents the illusion of control, right? So he believes he rules everything, but only gives orders that will already happen. That's funny. So I guess this is one of the other characters that the little prince meets, and it's the king, and he believes he rules everything, but only gives orders that will already happen. That's kind of funny. Represents how people create a sense of control to feel secure, right? I seem to remember something about the sun. I'm not sure. I may be getting things mixed up. Or I'm probably just making things up. But I think the king is like, yeah, he commands the sun to like set or rise when the sun's going to set or rise anyway. So that's just kind of funny. So let's see. It talks about how humans hate uncertainty. So they invent systems, titles, authority, and rules to feel in control even when they are not. Well, I guess it's also a defense mechanism, right? You know, we create these realities in our heads to protect ourselves. But again, you know, do you have an illusion of control? And what are those things in your life? Let me know in the comments. But it does represent how people create a sense of control to feel secure. Like, have you done that in your life? Anywho, this is the king. Here we go. So philosophical, Nick. You have so many thoughts in your head. My name's Nick, by the way. I started the Toy Avenger 007 channel just because I love toys. And I'm just a normal person that doesn't know how to edit things like the other people. But this is just a YouTube channel, you know, I started for myself. Oh my gosh, okay, this is the businessman. Ha! We thought the other guy was the businessman, but he's actually the merchant, and the businessman, I guess, is different. I have no idea what's going on now, but I guess they're two different characters. Whoopsies. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, he's wearing his little suit, and what is this? He's got, oh wow, this little plastic. Oh, they look like receipts. Interesting. Come on. I can't get it off. I can't get it off. This thing's hard to... Why would you put it here? That's weird. Okay, there you go. All right, so this is our businessman. He's got a little calculator that's printing out receipts, a little pipe, right? He's wearing a suit. And what does it say? HRN, I'm guessing that's Hirono. Really cool, slick design, a little gold trim on the hat with the star. And he is sitting on a base. The planet looks like it's made of gold. It's kind of cool. All right. I wonder if these are magnetic. Nope, they're not. So yeah, that's the businessman. I'm guessing it has to do with something materialistic. I don't know. It says, I own them. It does me the good of making me rich. Aha. Are you materialistic in your life? Tell me in the comments, please. And let's move along. That's the card right there. And again, I don't have too much details because I mixed up the two characters. Oh well, let me know if you know the difference between the businessman and the merchant. Screwed up, Nick. Okay, here we go. Here's the last one. I'm hoping this is really one of the chases. But let's see. Okay. Based on the box. Oh, never mind. We don't need the box to compare. We can use the little box, right? So we have the geographer, the lamplighter, the little prince, and the tippler. We've got the switchman, the king, the fox, and the businessman, the conceited man, the rose, the merchant, and the snake. Ooh. So this might mean that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This might be one of the chases. Wait, did we miss something? There should be 12. Okay. Am I mathing right? There's 12, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huh? Who are we missing? The conceited man, the rose, the merchant, and the snake. The tippler. Oh, we don't have the little prince with the rose yet. Oh, the businessman tipped over the drunkard. It's supposed to be the other way around. Okay, so basically, it's going to be a pain because now I'm missing one of the standard ones, but I also am missing the 2 chases, which means this is going to suck if I get... Well, I don't mind getting the rose because I wanted the rose anyway. No, I do have the rose. I'm missing the little prince, who's also holding a rose. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's okay. Sometimes in life, you got to be happy with what you get, right? We might have to buy them separately, which sucks because it means we're going to have to spend more. All right, drum roll. Here we go. Drum roll. Here we go. And this is, okay, the little prince. This is another one that is sold out a lot, and we did not get any of our chases. But I'm actually kind of glad I got the base set because this is one I really loved. This guy is the kind of main, what do you call it? The main guy I was looking for anyway. And here he's holding a rose. Sorry, I'm slurring. I think I'm having a stroke. I hope not. I'm actually a stroke nurse. Well, that sucks. I wanted 2 of the chases. But anyway, it's okay. This unboxing was actually kind of fun too. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. All right, that's awesome. I love that. Tale as old as time. Barely even friends, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Just kind of reminds me of the Beauty and the Beast flower there. I don't know if you could see it. This is the little prince. This is how he looks like. He's got a little green cape. And he's blonde-haired. That is so cool. I love that. And let's put him over here. It's my phone, actually. Hold on. Oh, I'm using my phone to record. I've forgotten. But yeah, this is the main character, and he's the little prince. And it says, "There is a flower, I think that she has tamed me." Ah. There's so many different ways to, like, take that, right? And remember, he actually goes to a planet where he meets this flower that makes unrealistic demands of him. But yeah, I don't know. For me personally, you know, this is about love and about how sometimes we can be consumed by it. If you do get consumed by love, is it really still love? I don't know, right? Food for thought. But I'm sure the book talks about it differently. But anyway, this is the little prince. This is the last guy. And again, we did not get the 2 chases, and that's okay. We'll just have to look through secondary market because I do not see myself buying another box. The whole box I got was probably about $136. I've seen like these whole boxes sold for like almost 200 plus. If you get the 2 chases, I'm guessing it's gonna run like about 80 bucks or so together. Hopefully, we'll see. But anyway, this is the whole set, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching and sticking with me throughout. These are our little guys. Dude, it's kind of hard to keep the drunkard and the businessman together. One drinks, the other makes money, so he can buy more drinks. Anywho, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed.